welcome to Candy for My Soul. My name is Candice, and today, there are other people that know that I do pyrography, and they ask me, how do you do that? Well, you just start. Get yourself a simple pyrography wood burning unit, which has then with it, if you can see here, all the nubs and things that you can use. They all make different types of angles, or just straight lines, or shading, or imprinting, or something. Anyway, when you have it, a nice light piece of sandpaper helps a lot. And also, even just as simple as a paint stick, because when you're heating it up and if you think it's hot enough, try here first to see if it's hot enough. I was doing that on something today, and see what it does. See what that nib does, and just practice with that. Draw something with the pencil, and then just practice with some of the different ones. Be careful, it's hot. And I would suggest that no little children are hanging around, because it's a little dangerous. And anyway, you just try. You just kind of take one and figure out how it feels, how you can turn it. This is one from another one, and it has this type of end to it. And when it's hot, you can just go like this and see what it does, like this, and then you know what it does. And then when you want to go in and make that type of mark, you know which one to use, right? Just start with something simple, like a plant or a flower or a rock, something on your piece of wood, and then just heat up your wood burner and just go for it. The practice with it is really the key. Just practice. After that, and you get pretty good at that, and you want to continue more, then you can try it with this one here. Is a laser tip one. I got it at, I think, Lee Valley, and it's really good. It heats up even faster than these other guys, but sometimes that's helpful, sometimes not. And you can plug in different ones. So if you got two favorite ones you like, or on your project that you're doing, you can just switch between them, and at least they can cool off, right? So they don't burn anything. You definitely need a piece of sandpaper. As you can see, I've taken the end tip of it and wiped it off so that the burn or the heat can burn the wood better. The tip tends to pick up wood or other stuff, a sap, because you're heating it up, and it's just best to wipe it off, and then use your little paint stick or something that it just helps. Paint stick is obviously very soft. And talking about different kinds of wood too, soft wood, yes, it burns very fast. Oak, I was working on an oak piece, and it definitely is harder, but also the veins in the oak are hard. So when you go between them and all of a sudden you're skipping past them, it'll stop just for a bit to get past them, and it burns a little more. And so you get this little dotted kind of line. Anyway, it's when you work with different kinds of wood, you get different kinds of results. A maple is probably not a bad one to use, like a middle of a row, not really hard and not really soft. People say that bass wood is really good. I've never tried it yet, but they say it's wonderful for doing wood burning pyrography. Okay, so I do have a video of one thing that I had done, but I needed to redo it in a sense where I needed to do some more shading, and when I had varnished it, somehow some of the lines didn't seem to come out as well. So I redid it today, and it looks a lot better now. Anyway, I'll show you what that's like in a minute. anyway, we have other ones, like there's knockoff ones of these. This is razor tip, but there's knockoff ones that are just exactly the same. You just put the end on this end rather than that end, rather than plugging it in here, and it's very good quality. I have a few of them left, and if you want to, you can comment and just say, hey, where can I get one? That's fine. They're like $80, and this one I got is $200. So they're a really good value for learning how to do pyrography, and also just going further with it, doing more detail. This is more detail and more fine work. It's I was really happy to receive it. You can even do it on leather. On leather, it's like butter. It's like when you do it, it's like it goes smooth like butter. It's really cool feeling. Different than wood, right? So anyway, okay. I'm just using some paint sticks to show you when you put your little pen down, what can it do? So if I'm going flat on this one, this is what it does. See what I mean about the bumps? It's kind of funny. Anyway, can you go like that way? Can you shade it all? A little bit. But you can go make a thicker, you can make a thicker line and then a thin line with this one. That is here. So now I'm just gonna plug in, I'm gonna plug in the other one, and we'll see how fast that heats up for us. This is using the razor tip machine. Okay, let's see. It's already warm. Look at that. So this one can shade nicely. And you can use the, I'll get the butt end, that's the part that sticks out here. You can use that and draw a line like this. Looks like you can do that. And then there's, oh, really, look at that, really fine. It can be really fine. And then making, hey, here's the mountains. But anyway, the best way to do it is to just practice, let it heat up. If you do it too much, it needs to heat up some more because you've used the heat that's in there right now. So just like give it a second, right? And have a little fan that blows the smoke away. If I don't have my fan, I just blow it away, but it's not good for your eyes. Well, they'll be stinging if you don't. That'll remind you. Anyway, just play and practice with the pens and the nibs, and just see what you can do. Just play. That's the best thing I can say. And then this is for when it gets there's too much, you get some sap or something on it, and then it's not really, you just brush it lightly on there. It pulls it off, and then it'll actually be clean again to burn properly. Anyway, there you go. Well, I finished making it darker and highlighting some things and just going over stuff so it stands out better. And I believe I'm finished anyway. Hopefully. Always sign your work. It's sometimes even on the back or whatever. It's always nice to do that. When you're working with it, you notice that the pen, sorry, not the pen, this thing, you have to, when you're working with the wood, you have to kind of break it off, because then it's not really burning through onto the wood, it's burning whatever's on the end of that unit. Okay, and then just brush it off, and then I think I'll spray it with an outdoor kind of spray, and then we can mount it back up on the gate. Just something nice to do, right, for everybody. Anyway, thank you for watching.